If you're in the market for a new home, you know the competition is fierce. The Triangle Business Report recently shared that 87% of homes in Raleigh receive multiple offers before selling, and many of these result in bidding wars. Well, how do you win? I'm Gretchen Coley, founder of the Coley Group, and I have 8 ways for you to win in a bidding war. A bidding war happens when a seller doesn't immediately choose between offers on the table. Prospective buyers have to improve their offers with higher price and better terms until the seller decides which one. If you get caught up in a bidding war on a house you love, here are 8 tips to help you win without overspending. Number 1, get pre-approved. Pre-approval letters, especially in markets as competitive as Raleigh's, are crucial. They show the seller you're serious and financially capable of buying, which is critical to compete with all cash offers. Our clients get pre-approved before they ever start looking. Most pre-approval letters are valid for 90 days, but you'll need that letter in hand when you're ready to make an offer. Number 2, make a strong offer, but be clear of your limits. Leverage your agent's experience and market knowledge to help you construct a competitive offer. If you foresee a bidding war, it's important to go in with your best terms and price right from the beginning. You must know and stick to your budget. Your dream home isn't really a dream if it's going to put you in a bad financial position. Number 3, add an escalation clause. An escalation clause is a piece of real estate contract that automatically increases your offer to outbid the highest offer by a specified amount. It can also include a cap to prevent your bid from going over your budget. While an escalation clause does potentially increase the amount of money you'll spend, you're able to set that amount ahead of time since the escalation clause is only activated if a higher offer comes in. You get to ensure your initial bid is the highest without spending more than you need to. Number 4, increase your upfront cash. There are 2 types of upfront cash in North Carolina: earnest money and due diligence money. Both show the seller that you're committed to the purchase, so using them is a great way to make your offer more appealing without increasing the overall amount that you're spending. If you're boosting upfront cash to win a bidding war, you should favor due diligence. Due diligence money is paid directly to the seller within 24 hours of an accepted offer. It's ultimately credited back to you on the final purchase price. But if you decide not to buy for any reason, it's paid to the seller and the seller keeps that money. This gives the seller certainty and they're more inclined to choose offers with more due diligence money. Number 4, make an all-cash offer, creatively if necessary. Cash offers are 4 times more likely to win in a bidding war than traditional mortgage offers. Sellers often prefer all cash because the deals close faster and they're not subject to any delays or failures due to financing. But if you don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars in your account, you can still make one. Our team has one option to go through a company that puts a cash offer in on your behalf. During this process, the company makes the offer, buys the house from the seller, and then you buy the home from the company with a mortgage of your own on your timeline. We have relationships with companies that are reputable that can make this happen for you and make it easy. Number 5, waive all contingencies. If you're comfortable with it, which not all people are, it's a great way to make your offer more competitive without raising its cash value. Waiving contingencies in North Carolina is all done under the due diligence time period. Some of those contingencies are number 6, inspections and appraisals. If you waive your due diligence period, you should still get a home inspection. You just can't hold the seller responsible for fixing anything that it unearths. Some buyers opt for an information gathering inspection after the offer is accepted, while others do so in a pre-inspection. To make yourself even more competitive, you can pay for a pre-inspection and know what you're getting into before you ever make the offer. If you choose to waive the appraisal, it means that you consent to pay the entire agreed upon price, even if the appraisal comes in lower than the purchase price. This is important because banks will usually only lend on the appraised amount. So if the appraisal is lower, you're going to have to cover the difference in cash. If you're able to cover the gap, this is a great way to set your offer apart. Number 7, the post-close occupancy. Also known as seller possession after closing, it's a savvy way that agents and sellers are using to give some flexibility to the sellers. Most sellers are buying another house, so giving them time to line up the timeline for buying and moving to their next home is a very desirable option for them. I've seen this flexibility from a buyer win over price in numerous situations over the last year. And number 8, work with an expert agent. Working with an expert real estate agent who is super knowledgeable, well-connected, and engaged in your market is the absolute way to win in a bidding war without overspending. Your agent can work with the seller's agent to find out what's most important to the sellers and offer advice to help you craft the most competitive offer possible within your budget. They'll also help you make smart and educated decisions when emotions get high. So maybe you haven't found the right agent yet. We can help you win in this tricky and fast-moving market. Reach out to us for a no-obligation overview of the buying process and the tools that we leverage to help our clients win every day.